Seismic.
What's up, you guys? It's Big Al here.
And I'm Zoe.
And this is 9INE. We got him here, showing up with your boys from Perks and Gold. Got some of the slump syrup, slump wood, slump diamond, slump this, slumpity doo dah.
Slumpity wham bam.
Slam. And we got some of this pink slump syrup. And yeah, man, we're gonna pour this shit up. You might press the cancel on that, Bill. One, because battery's dying. We're going live with a Slim 9 and some shit just happened, but it's okay though. Pour this bitch up. I'm gonna pour the cold bitch up just because we like to eat here around here. 500 milligrams ain't shit. Bitch. This shit is green. It's not purple. It's just THC syrup. It's not green syrup. Bitch. Oh. Nigga.
Just smoking. So while he's pouring it up, you know, let's talk some Lakers.
Let's talk some Lakers.
Let's go to the game against Dallas. 103-114. Cal Kuzma, my man, killed it. That's been my man since day one. They're saying Cal Kuzma, he's really started to solidify himself into that second leading scorer. The game against Dallas in 37 minutes, 15 points, 12 rebounds. He was crushing it on the board. 6 assists, 4 for 12 from the field goal. For the game against Phoenix, he really stepped it up.
Let them know, Joe.
29 minutes, 23 points. What was really big, he was very aggressive. He's starting to work his way back into that offensive skills. You know, he plays so many, think about it, he's played so many different roles. He can guard anybody from 5.
Yeah, he's been playing hella D. That's
now his offensive skills is really starting to show. He's getting the minutes. Shout out Cal Kuzma. And he was working the Kobe Greases against Phoenix.
He was Kobe Greases. That's some heat. That's some hella drip.
He had
some drip.
Too much drip.
Too much drip. So, Zoe gave you a little coffee, little coverage. My guy. You know what I'm saying? Brief don't want to go over. He's been playing good defense as well. That's something I like to definitely like talk about. Something that was his big weakness on the show. We kept saying that Cal Kuzma doesn't have any defense, but that hasn't been the case the last couple of games. It's stepping it up. The guy's only 22 years old. You guys got to think about that. He's still coming up in the game, and he really says an emphasis in his game is that he wants to be good on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Man, get your cup of it, though. So, we got some Kuzma coverage from you guys. He killed it. Both against Dallas. Now we're going back to the night.
Yeah, I'm all getting it. I'm slug. Shout out Slum Dog.
We got Slim 9 with us today, man. Big Slim 9 5. What's up, dog? Talking some heat. You got some heat over on SoundCloud, man. I hear you dropping shit like every day. It's a working night over here. What's one of your favorite songs you got out right now? We can't even fucking name because you got so many of them. We're trying to decide on which one we should talk about. We like that wavy.
Hands in the safe with a cold. I've been up all night on the road. All this weight, I feel like Montana. All I'm trying to do is get my bands up. They don't really understand this, no. Push start the whip, you know I'm on. I can't stay up. You're too late. Feel my face. Ride my way. I can't stay up. You're too late. Feel my face. Come ride my way.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
That music video is sick. Check out that music video on YouTube. Waves. It's a good music video.
And Feeling too, look at my two making singles out right now.
Yeah, check them out. So where'd you get the name?
I was born in 95. I was 95 baby, man.
95. Shout out all my 90s babies.
All my 90s baby.
In the 90s.
You know, so I figure everyone, you know, in the same era gonna feel the same thing as me. You know, so I just put Slim and 9-5 together, make Slim 9-5, you know?
There you go. Where'd you get Slim from? Your homies call you Slim, or is that a family name? Or?
Yeah, you know, I've always been skinny, bro. Always, bro, my whole life. So, I ain't never gonna change. So I'm gonna be slim forever.
I feel you. I fuck with that.
Everybody started calling me slim.
You ever hoop?
Everyone just started calling me slim. So,
You ride with it?
Yeah, we roll with it. Put 9INE 5IVE with it.
Okay. So other than rapping, you also produce.
Yeah, I do producing, engineering. A lot of different artists.
A lot of different artists, you know.
What are programs you use?
Shit, I work on for Pro Tools, man. Everything on for.
Bro, you like.
Check them out, man.
Yeah, what is some of this?
Film and shit. So yeah, this said 500 milligram THC peaches syrup. That shit ain't peaches, that shit is straight green. I thought it would be like peach or like bubble gum, like bubble. It tastes like bubble gum.
You got a cool little flavor to it.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna play this shit.
Then 500 tastes like 1,000.
Okay. Put this big ass Sprite on the down real quick. And man, if you want for rapping, you know, this is fire. Cheers, you guys. Snuff Dog. That shit is fire. That shit is fire.
You know, I don't really follow basketball, bro, but I would say, you know, if I was going to choose the team, of course, I'm from LA, bro, so I'm going to choose the Lakers.
That's right. So that's a real one. That's that LA shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight LA shit. Something that we like to kind of ask on the show here. You been to the Laker game?
I've been to Laker gaming forever, but my pops took me to a few Laker games.
Do you have a special memory at Staples Center? Any one of those games? Obviously, you were with your pops for a couple of those. Any big time moment that happened while you were at Staples Center that kind of...
Shit, bro, never on top of my head, cause I was young, bro, you know?
Yeah,
I was probably like 8 years old.
Oh, okay.
So you saw Kobe?
You saw Kobe.
Nice. Okay.
And you're a 90s baby? Ooh, that's special. Not a lot of people get to say that.
Yeah, I'm glad I remember on TV when I was young watching that. That's all I was watching. You see right here.
Yeah. Big Kobe and Shaq. Oh, quickly, we got a new guy on the show. The Diesel himself. But it's like 32. My boy hasn't cleaned them bitches in 10 years though. Them shits are dirty. Are those Shaqs? Yeah, they look like fake Nike. They look like fake Nike.
NBA socks on them.
NBA socks on. Okay, with the low tops back in the day shit. Kobe got the low tops on too. I just noticed that.
Hobby store suppliers with it.
Oh yeah, hobby stores over in San Pedro. You know what I'm saying? Support the locals. So briefly, let's go back to basketball. Talk about Tyson Chandler. Big defensive effort that we've been talking about. Kyle Kuzma also put his defensive effort. Something about Tyson Chandler's stat line is that it's not representative of what he does for this team. He doesn't score too much. He gets to pick up baskets, the offensive rebound, but he's a defensive anchor. You have to watch out for him. You have to go around him when you're driving to the basket. You don't want to beat him at the hoop.
You definitely don't want to meet him at the hoop. The game against Dallas, his defense was impeccable. You know, they held Luka Doncic to shoot below 20%, which is that kid is going.
He's going for Rookie of the Year. He's going for Rookie of
But
the
they
Year.
held him to 6 points. You know,
Just great.
That proves a lot to their defense and how they're stepping it up, switching defense, really communicating. That's the thing we've been liking to see with this young Laker team. They've really been switching, really been getting into their roles and starting to communicate. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, those small small things that we were talking about earlier that could be fixed are now starting to surface and get better. Something about defense is all it is pretty much effort. You know, that's what defense is. Help your guys out, call your switches, call your picks, call your rotos, call your back cuts. You know, we do, so we know. You know what I'm saying? That's what takes a good defensive team. It's something that can be easily be fixed.
This is really quick, you know, and game against Dallas in 22 minutes, Tyson Chandler had 13 points, 12 rebounds, and he went 6 for 6 with field goals. And the game against Phoenix, got a low point, 3 points, 17 minutes, 11 rebounds, but what doesn't really show up is the plus or minus, it's plus 23. That's really big with LeBron on the court. That's what I gotta say. Defensive is impeccable. Let's keep it up.
Let's keep it up. So back to you, Slim. You got any new music videos you want to drop?
Man, nothing right now. I mean, I'm gonna work on stuff for 2019. Right now, I got a little project we're working on. Drop.
You put like an EP, 26
This month, yeah.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, a little small mixtape I'm gonna get. I'm gonna put it out on everything, SoundCloud, YouTube, you know, for everybody. It's just some free music.
Okay. On all platforms, you guys, on all platforms, you my boy Slim 9INE 5IVE. Go check him out. He's also from the town, San Pedro. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ripped the team. He's also with the OKM squad.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
One King Mob. You know what I'm saying? We got Baby Bounce out there. We also fucking Slipped Up. That's right. That's right.
You got any hidden talents?
Let me see. You want the people to know that you do.
I'm to play baseball, bro. I was good, man.
What position?
I was a pitcher, bro.
It's okay. So you were throwing the heat. Now you making the heat. Okay. I like that.
But yeah.
You're a pitcher. That's dope, man. You play high school ball?
That's dope. I just, I got in trouble. I got in trouble a lot.
That's usually the case.
Don't we all?
That's usually the case.
I ain't get no trauma.
Damn, this shit is smart, low key.
So where do you get your inspiration from? Yeah, we checking out your music. And you had a really dope, chill vibe, man. Your music is really fun.
Fuck with your shit, honestly, man. That shit is wavy. Just kind of
I try to bring into a little different shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of find inspiration, everywhere. I listen to even like a lot of like motivational speakers and shit like that. Sometimes I don't even listen to artists. I don't even listen to the radio, bro. Like
motivational speakers. I mean, motivational speakers. Personally, that's something that I kind of relate to. I read a lot of Draymond John books.
Okay.
Draymond John is the creator of FUBU. He's also a multi-millionaire, borderline billionaire, African American, comes from nothing, self-motivated, self-built man. He's also part of some of the biggest gaming and betting companies all over Las Vegas. A lot of hotels. He's a big guy, man. A big guy, especially for African American culture and for people who come from a diverse background. He's something to look out for. Draymond John, shout out. Yeah, what do you listen to, bro?
these two guys, bro, like Gary V. One of them, bro.
Okay.
He got a lot of followers, bro. Check them out. Let's see who else. There's a guy named E.T. I think his name is Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas, okay.
He really dope one of those.
Yeah, he dope too. Other people are going to listen to on YouTube too. Like it was like Grant. Cards up on this and shit like that.
Okay.
Just be different shit, bro.
What's something you take from all that, from all the motivational speakers? What's something that you take and you kind of put into life every single day? You like to say, what's a quote that kind of gets you going every morning?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, recently my projects to just be relatable,
To life.
Everything that everybody's going through, But you gotta be in that place, Not everybody's in that place really understand it like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a different. It's a different taste to listen to people like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like everybody needs to, at some point, listen to some type of motivational, inspirational speaker. Because at the end of the day, you can think all these thoughts, but to hear these thoughts to come out of another person, it gives you that second push to push into action and motivate yourself to put yourself into action. Something I go hard on with no lacking at all.
It's true. Sleep is saying 24 hours.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you what you can make of this 24 hours.
We say like, shit, why you be tired, bro?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be tired.
Yeah, why are you tired? That's true.
Tired, need but shit, you gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah. Make it short. So briefly, let's go back to KCP. He's been killing it. He's another one of those guys, like we said on the stat line. It's not really showing too much, but 3 and D is something that the Lakers need, and 3 and D is what he's playing. He's not shooting too well from the 3-point line, but he's taking the shots. Over in game 22 against the Phoenix or against Dallas, 24 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 for 6 from the 3-point line. But
it's a big 3-pointer.
8 for 10 for the field goal, or for the free throw, which is a big deal. That means he was going aggressive to the basket, or he was going to hit foul. Over in the second with Phoenix, he didn't do too well. 22 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists. 2 for 4 on the 2 3-point shot, 1 for 2. But like we said, I'm not showing the stats. Defensively, he's an anchor. He did a hell of a job over in Dallas and in Phoenix. He locked down Devin Booker. He did a good job on Josh Jackson as well. I was watching that game, big fan of that game. Phoenix can really score, and they did a good job of shutting him down.
Yeah, they blew him out. They blew him out. I mean, the varsity didn't have to play the fourth quarter. That's why I like they're resting LeBron, they're resting Cool. He even played, he played okay. He got rest too. But the defense spoke a lot to me. It was an 8th straight win against the Western Conference. That was definitely big.
That's big. That's really big.
They were down 17 in that first quarter, and they got it together. They got it together. They started communicating on defense. They started switching. They started scoring, and boom, Kyle Kuzma, he really took over. He really took off. He did his thing.
He did his thing. Quickly, we're gonna go back to the man who takes care of us around here. Big Slump Dog, the Slump Syrup and the Slump Boys. Gonna go ahead and take a little Slump Dab. You know what I'm saying? One more time, shout out. I'm gonna get this shit right. Just a Terry Sharp piece with an internal recycler. And I'm not gonna say what beautiful colors it has on it because it's crazy. Last time I said there's diamonds on it because it looks like diamonds. It's just sparkling. You know what I'm saying? It sparkles really, really nice. And the water, it was explained to me, comes up this way through the inside, up and around, and then showers over the top and goes down. Last time I was high as fuck, and I said some crazy shit that made no sense. This time, I'm high as fuck, but I was correct. And then we got a new beautiful quartz bucket, big bucket for for it to look all nice and bubbly, and you can see how nice that shit looks. That purple punch. Slumped up. My boy Zoe tired for the dad game. Slip. A little more water, right? Triple double. So what's up, man? You a heavy smoker? Yeah. There's no shame around here. You see what we're doing.
I mean,
We're good enough.
we're going to fucking promote it, I'm gonna be kids watching this shit.
Oh no, we're done with the kids. We already told people. Whoa. Don't let your kids watch this shit. There's nothing but drugs on this bitch. Only weed, you know what I'm saying, but drugs. Weed drugs. Yeah, this shit ain't for kids. Maybe in the future, maybe when weed's like tobacco in 20 years. People,
Shit, they know what's up.
you know what I'm saying? Kids know what weed, the weed game. But yeah, how much you say today? What's up? Speak the real right now.
Yeah, I don't know, but every time I'm in the studio, I guess, ain't no telling how much people probably blow through this.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a couple. That's a couple. That's a P, my guy. These are all props, by the way. None of this is real weed. All of it's fake. Tell me.
Yo, shout out Maurice Wagner. Got his first
2 points, yeah, for the free throw line with his dog ass.
right?
That shit took him 3 games. He only got 6 minutes in the game.
In this game, he had 10 points. 10 points in 10 minutes. He was balling out.
That's right,
I
coach.
like what I see, man.
There you go, my guy. Big dab for the people. You good? I'm gonna make you too hot. There we go. Low tech, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Little cough after. You got the syrup. You figured though.
Yeah. Slim
dog. Now I'm gonna take it down. Quickly, let's go to the Lakers' direction that they're headed offensively. Defensively, they're picking it up. We need offensively, that never really was a problem. We just need all of them to get more comfortable. Kyle Kuzma's been playing a lot more aggressively. He's actually scoring a little bit more. We're obviously starting to see what we've always talked about on the show, that Brad Ingram is starting to fall back into the shadows, and it's not necessarily, get rid of the dude, bro. I'm fucking over this shit. Get rid of the dude. Do we trade him for Damian Lillard or John Wall? I'm over this shit. Honestly, like I'm tired of watching this little ass kid scramble around the court. He ain't shit.
I mean, he's been a little aggressive here and there. You know, I would like to start liking what I see, but it's still not enough. Cal Kuzma's really just.
It just works better, bro. It just works.
He was the what? He was a late first round pick.
Yeah, he was like the 27th pick, 22nd pick around there.
He proves like it don't matter where you. It matters. It's how hungry are you.
That's literally what it's about, bro. Like, Brad Ingram's a hooper, he's hungry too, but he just doesn't fit the same. And not only that, I already talked about this earlier, that Kyle Kuzma got the opportunity to practice with LeBron over the summer. They were hooping together already. Once the trade happened, they were hooping together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he already has some type of experience with him. You know, that Brad Ingram doesn't. You're just saying, man, you just said Brad Ingram somewhere else, bro. Holy shit.
We'll see how they play the next game.
We'll see, man.
Of course, it's going to be a win. They've been doing really well. They're sitting at what? I think 14-9 right now.
14-9.
A few games.
We're like
games separated.
We're like in 4th or 5th.
I think we're in 5th. If the playoffs was to start right now, I think we'll be playing Golden State, which I think we can take.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we could take him, but we lose. Look at that. Yeah, sweat. But that means they wouldn't have Steph Curry though. No Steph Curry.
So he's back.
He's already back. Oh no,
I think he put up 30 tonight.
Take this 10 years. Slow talk. One more time. 96% GSPA.
What's it called? Slum syrup?
Slump syrup. Peach. Yeah, that shit was fire. I need a coffee. Wow. So yeah, that's your boy Big Al.
I'll go.
It's the Slim. 9INE 5IVE. Check him out on YouTube, SoundCloud, all platforms. You name it, man. He came through smoke with the boys Perks and Gold. The Lakers now 14-9. Make sure y'all subscribe. More than anything, tell your friends we're blowing up. Then we have more rappers, and extracts, tattoo artists. Keep on the lookout, y'all. Perks and Gold.
Shout out, Wamba.